Hello, I'm gonna do a video here again. It's kind of on drawing styles. Just so I have this drawing here. So I have this model, and if I click here, we can see it's ADM 3D view model with labels, right? But there is no labels, so that is obviously at some point I turned off the labels. So if I come back in here, turn on your camera, this is the one that's controlling that view, and you can see ADM 3D view model labels. Alright, so the problem is that this drawing style is just not coming in with the labels. So what we're going to do is output, and we're going to go into the drawing styles, and this is the one here, ADM 3D view model labels. If I go into object presentation, we can see that the labels are turned off, apart from some levels and some worlds. So this model is numbered, so it's going to be main part beams and with the model role. So if we go into this, we can see that this model role is probably with beams, right? Beam, girder, rafter. Okay, that's how it's usually set up in the 3D views. So let's come into this, and we want to go into part marks. So we'll go to ADM mark and name, and if you want to go down a little further, you can see if I go into this label that it's going to place along the object and arrange beam labels according to compass. Not too worried about that, but it's okay. No leader line, that's what I want. And you can see there's your level. Apply. Let's go back a step. Use. And now we can change this. These beams should come in with levels. Okay. So what you're going to want to do then is move some of them around. They're pretty close to where you want them to be. But let's say you want to do something like that. Generally, they'll all come in kind of off the same amount. They should. So you can just move them like that. So let's just leave it like that for now. And this one up here. And this one does not have a label for some reason. Let's just check our model role. So there's no model role, that's why that doesn't have it. So if I put this in as beam, so let's go to beam, and let's go and change this other one to beam. Now you can see that the model role should come in. It might do it on update. It might, let's see. Yeah, so they're coming on update, and you can see that the display type also changed because it went from a main part to a single part, I guess. Alright, so let's say we're pretty good there. So now we can see our columns don't have any. So let's go back in here and go to our columns. And we can see there is one here controlling columns. Now, generally the beam one, if we moved it up, it would also change the columns, but this one specifically calls out the model roles. So what we'll do is we'll just come in here and go to part mark again, ADM. They do ADM mark name 1/16. Okay, apply, use, and then the columns should also come in with labels. So the columns also have labels. Now, there's one other thing you can do if you want, because you might say, oh, those labels look a little bit small. You can make them bigger also. Just come back in here. Now I actually have a label for this. or let's go in here. Let's go into the columns. So if you go down through the list, you can see I have done quite a bit of playing around with this, and I have one down here which is not, the idiom is at the end, so I could probably delete some of these or a lot of these. So what I'm going to do is come in here, we want to create a new one, so let's just create a new one. Remember, when you're in here, always do the lower level also. 330 seconds. Okay, that's good. This one here also need to change. 330 seconds. Okay, and now we need to make sure that this changes. Now the problem you're going to have here is this box outside kind of messes it up sometimes. So what I do is I'll turn that off and then select everything. 330 seconds. Then click inside. You can see that that got bigger. It's showing you 1/8 here, but it is 330 seconds. Because if I select everything, it's just that I don't have my units set correct. 1/8. Click in here, you see it got bigger again. So it's just not showing you the 330 seconds in this box. Alright, and then I'll come back in here and then I'll put the frame back on that. Now just click in here. Seems like it's okay. Apply. Now I have changed this in the column. So let's use this, and the column levels should get bigger. Okay, so the column levels are bigger, and then we want to change the beams. Go back again. So you can see in a couple of minutes you can just get what you want, rather than, yeah, sometimes you're tempted to just put in a label, but it's better to come in here and just fix it. Create new model roads, whatever you have to do, because you just keep putting it off, and then the next time you keep wasting time with it. So what I'm going to do is come back here to object presentation, and then we're going to just come in here to this and change the 330 seconds, apply, use, and now all these levels will get slightly bigger also. And that is the easy way to get labels on your drone. I have covered this previously, but I thought I'd just do a quick video on this. Alright, take care. That's my dog making funny noises. Sorry, it wasn't me. Alright. Have a good day.